Everybody, welcome back to Gilly's Guns. I'm down here on the rifle range today and trying out 85 grain 6.5 Grendel load that I've been working on, and trying out a gadget. The gadget of the day is the Axeon Second Zero. It's this device here on the end of the scope, and basically what it is a prism, and this one is supposed to give you 11.5 MOA of reticle shift. So basically what happens is you zero your rifle at 100, and with this particular load, when I flip this down, it should shift my zero from 100 yards to actually 550 yards. So I'm going to try that out. I've only got 100-yard range, so I marked a target down there with a 100-yard aiming point, and it should put me into the sight box, basically, or the target at the top of the page, and I'll kind of point that out when I go down there once I shoot it. You guys will get to see that on the target camera, but I'm also trying out this load to see how these 85 grain bullets shoot. So let's get started here. I'm gonna put 5 in the center of that target, the main 0 point, just to confirm 0, and then we'll flip this down and aim at the lower aiming point and see if we hit where we think we're going to hit with the 11.5 MOA shift. Okay, so we're starting out in the center of the target on the bullseye.
Please like and subscribe to the video if you enjoy this sort of thing.
(3,057 feet per second). Looks like it's zeroed pretty well. So let's flip that down, and I'll aim at the lower mark on the left side of my target, and we should hit that upper left bullseye. Alright, looks like it done what it was supposed to do. Well, I'm going to go ahead and try out another. This is a different batch of brass. Same load, but a different case. See how they shoot. I'm going to aim for the bullseye on the bottom right. Alright guys, well, down here at the target, and so you can see this is my 0. This is where I confirm 0. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not a flyer, but pretty decent group. And so then I flip down that second 0, and this is my aiming point. And the way that works is it shifted my impact point clear up here at the top of the paper. And realistically, I think my group's about identical. So about 1.25 inches if you count the flyer, and this one was probably 3/4 or so if you take out the flyer. So did exactly what it was supposed to do, straight up shift. Now this group was with the other case. Those are actually PPU cases. So these were Hornady cases that I was trying out. And then I wanted to try those PPU cases. So this is a 10-shot group. That these are 1-inch squares. So basically 1 inch vertical and 1 inch horizontal. So a 1-inch group at 100 yards with 6 through the same hole. Well, I can pretty confidently say that these are probably affected by me shooting. If the gun was a little more stable, it probably could have tightened that up to where they all shot into the one hole. But overall, pretty good. I'm happy with what that second 0 does. So basically, I think I said earlier, with this rifle zeroed here, if I flip that down, I can hit dead on at 550 yards with that load. So it's pretty neat if you think about 0 to 100 on a deer size 8-inch, say an 8-inch kill zone on a deer. I can hold dead on, clear out to about 450 yards with this 0 and still hit within that 8 inches. And then if the deer was farther than that, or say 300 to about 700 yards, I could flip it over and hit within that kill zone with just the second 0. So that's pretty cool. Alright guys, well, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this gadget look. I kind of, if you're like me, like gun gadgets and reloading and all that kind of thing, you probably like this kind of stuff. I enjoy playing with it, and I really don't have a practical use for it,
but some of you might, and you never know, may get out to longer range sometime and play with it. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have a happy new year, and until next time, hope you get to get out on the range and do some shooting of your own, and I'll see you on the next video.